Alright, so now we're gonna create some more enemies because those one are okay, but they're not that interesting, right? They just go left and shoot. That's all they do. So let's create something more interesting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that sprite right here, and we're gonna clone it, and then we're just gonna change its color. So let's put it red, and if you look at the tolerance right here, it's easy to just find the one that basically just recolor it, right? So it's not the best, but for the example, it's good enough. So we still want to put the first one in a different spreadsheet, not spreadsheet, but a layout, so that we basically have the first one that we can modify for all the other instance. We'll still need to put one here so we can test it, right? So we're just gonna put those away so we can test that one. So right now that one has no behavior. Well, it has a behavior because we copy it from the green one, actually. So he has the bullet behavior and the wrap behavior, but it will still be going right by default because in our thing here, only the green one is set to go to the left, as you can see here. So we will need to code it here. So we'll do that real quick. Well, we won't code everything because we are going to see that there's a better way to do this. So when red is created, we're going to set its angle to 180. Okay, so now it's going to go left like we want. But we want it to be a bit different than the green one. The green one is just going left, and that's it, and shooting, right? So we're just gonna add something very simple. It's a new behavior that we're gonna use. That's called. Oh wait, my stuff is in French. Oh no, it's not. All right, sorry. And it's called Sine. And with that, Sine is basically something that means it's going back and forth. So right now we can see it would be going back and forth horizontally. That would look weird, right? We want it to basically go like this. So that's a bit difficult, more difficult to aim at. So you can see we have multiple choices: vertical, forward, backward, width, height, size, angle, opacity, and value. So all of those mean they would go back and forth by a certain amount. So opacity could be meaning that it's going to go like invisible and back to visible, and visible back to visible. In our case, we just want it vertical. And you can try some stuff here, the period. I encourage you to play with those. But for the example I'm doing, I'm just going to put the basic stuff, so just so that you can see what it does. So if I play it right now, you can see that it basically is gonna wait, it's still loading, meaning that it's going, you see, like this. So it's not super fast, it's not like a huge amount, it's basically just a little bit. I can change that in the properties, but this is basically just meaning that it's a bit different, just enough so that it's a bit harder, right? And variety is always a good idea in games. You don't want all your enemies to be exactly the same. So here we go. We just have a red enemy that is a bit harder than the green one.